Good day everyone, once again Jason Haines here from QPL Rural, and how good was it to see some much needed rain last week. And what's more, 1 to 5 mil forecast and 15 to 20 delivered in a lot of areas around Narrandera here. It certainly kept things going as we get closer to that spring period. Let's hope there's a little bit more to come. Now I'm going to jump straight into the property section here today. I'm going to mention Willowlea again, and only because we've got this recent rain, we do have, that property's been largely destocked at the moment, so we do have a covering of feed over it. I was on there with some prospective buyers the other day, and there'd be a good sort of 20 to 30 centimetres of ryegrass right over this property at the moment. It has had 20 mil of rain tipped out of the gauge at the start of the week, and he's looking absolutely exceptional at the moment. Now, as I said, it's been largely destocked at the moment, and my vendor is happy if we can get contracts exchanged on this property to give you early access there. So if you're looking at buying feed and trying to get yourselves through the back end of this season and unsure what the season ahead is going to bring, please give me a call on Willowlea. We can get you in there very quickly and stop you paying those big feed bills right now. This property does have the backing of access to the Murrumbidgee system for irrigation water and an exceptionally well laid out paddock design, set of cattle yards and layout for stock water system. The next property I will mention, Meru. This is one that we haven't probably mentioned for a little while. It's gone a little bit cold, but is certainly sitting there and right in that horticulture space that is bringing so much attention at the moment. This property is laid out for rice, has several outlets out of the MI system, so good access to water at the moment. One house, it's in several lots, so people can jump on it and grab individual lots if we like, but we would like to sell the whole property here, and it is zoned horticulture now, as I said, with good access to water, and you can step in there and develop grapes because they're going to be in big demand in the next few years, and any other horticulture or high-valued horticulture crop that you are thinking of. As I said, Meru, right in there between Griffith and Leeton, and a first-class horticulture property ready for development. Let's slip straight on to water markets this week. Now, there's been a lot of indecision at the moment. People are trying to make up their minds what they're doing with their little bit of allocation out of the bores at the moment. There's obviously no surface water to speak of. People are trying to make up their mind what they're doing. A summer cropping program, are we putting cotton in? We're certainly not putting rice in at the moment unless you're exceptionally well positioned. And what if you've got permanent planting? So there's a lot of decision making at the moment. There's a bit of bore water starting to come up on the market as people trade what they can there. There are still buyers on that bore water space at the moment, so there's people looking at stepping in, and those who've got permanent plantings are certainly looking to secure their position for this upcoming season, assuming that we're not getting a great deal of rain in front of ourselves. Now, we do have a parcel of general security water for sale and another parcel for lease at the moment. So there's a 2-year option on a decent sized parcel of general security water for lease. Also some supplementary water there. It's available for lease at the moment. And a 200 megalitre parcel of Zone 2 bore water for permanent transfer. So if you're looking to secure your position at the moment, please give me a call on these. We are running expressions of interest on that bore water. So put your hand up and we'll see if we can get you hooked up there. I do have buyers in the market at the moment for high security water, so 300 to 500 megalitres of high security water if you've got any that you'd like to let go. And also I do have an inquiry on some supplementary water to purchase. So if you're looking at moving a little bit, please give me a call today. There are still buyers out there, and I'd only be too happy to help you out. Now, there hasn't been much trade on bore water at the moment, so it's very hard to put a price there, but we are up around that $300 a megalitre for the lower Murrumbidgee bore water space. On temporary water at the moment in Murrumbidgee, there are trades as low as $580 a megalitre. The market is hovering both on the Murray and Murrumbidgee systems around that $600 a megalitre for temporary trade if you can find any there, or if some of those high security licences are letting a little bit go. For many producers, this could be a good opportunity here and now to take a profit on the water they're holding rather than risk a production system this year. So please contact me. We're happy to discuss all options. In livestock markets this week, quite a significant market correction in that trade lamb space at Wagga sale yards this week. We're now down to 921 cents per kilo carcass weight from just over 1,000 cents per kilo. So processors look like they're backing off a little bit on those 1,000 cents or $10 lambs, but you can still get forward contracts at $10 at the moment, which we're happy to hook you up with. Given that many areas remain dry, that market has come off just a little bit at the moment. But you would have to say that $9 a kilo is still exceptional money. So as we look around at markets, the East Young Cattle Indicator was on 532 cents per kilo carcass weight. The National Trade Lamb Indicator, as I said, it slipped again. It's at 873, so it's dropped a bit, and the mutton job at 578 cents per kilo carcass weight. this export job and well-finished stock will remain strong. The Aussie dollar is slipping back there, so I do believe that we will have this continuing strong market. It is a slight market correction at the moment, but no doubt for well-finished stock, that market will remain strong. Now, with a quick look around the world of ag tech, well, there's certainly been a lot of research, and there's a power of money going into producing synthetic meats and synthetic proteins at the moment. Certainly a space that is growing, and you wonder where the future is there and how it's going to change our economy going forward. But I'd suggest a lot of it, from my way of thinking, is possibly going to be very difficult to make the numbers add up on. It certainly will be a growing space and possibly here to stay for some time, but it's going to be very hard to beat clean, green, nutritious food produced from the farm. Now, if you want to look at something also alternative, look up in the Netherlands there. They've now got a floating dairy where you've got approximately 23 cows floating around the river system there and jumping on the football fields, etc., to do a bit of grazing and using waste out of the city. Certainly interesting read there, but one that I think will be very hard to have the concept work in reality. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information on any one of our properties or any other information here today, please give me a call anytime on 0488 594 450. I look forward to talking to you all soon, and we do have that spring selling season coming up, so if you'd like to present your property in the springtime at its best, please also give me a call there. There's time to get a campaign up and going. We'll talk to you next week. Cheers.